Why do you choose a Filipina?
What made you decide to date a foreigner?
It's the moment that I don't want to talk.
You don't know what?
I don't want to talk. I don't want to say something. Because I feel like I just want the moment to stop. I think we can do our question and answer while we're eating.
What?
While we're eating.
You do what while we're eating?
Hmm?
You do what while we're eating?
Talking. Q&A.
Oh.
Asking you weird questions.
You have questions written down already?
No, I have it in my mind.
Everybody else writes them down.
Huh?
Everybody else writes them down when they do that stuff.
No, this is instant. Impromptu. Just random questions in my mind, babe.
That was questions from your YouTube followers.
Yeah, I have it, but I haven't written it down. So, my first question is, do you love me?
First question is, where's my deodorant?
Here.
See, you knew the answer. That's wrong there.
So guys, today while eating, we will be doing quick Q&A, question and answer about... What are you doing? My camera.
You did?
So while we're eating our breakfast and preparing ourselves to the airport, we're gonna be doing Q&A about each other. Question and answer about each other.
Okay. Questions from your subscribers?
Yeah, I have, but you know, we haven't prepared that one because I don't know. We keep on talking about it and then we're not doing it. Okay, so my first question is, why do you choose a Filipina? Why do you choose to date a Filipina? We should have used the Booyah mic. This should be the best time to use it. So your voice and my voice is clear.
Is it a pass or fail question?
Hmm?
Is it a pass or fail question?
Pass or fail?
Yeah.
No, your idea is correct. Your answer is correct, whether it's wrong. Okay, that was the first question. Why a Filipina? Why are you dating a Filipina?
Well, we started dating before there was all those YouTube channels and stuff, so I didn't really know anything about how Filipinos work. So I started talking to them. I met you.
Oh girl, I can't hear you. Question number 2. How do you find the Philippines?
$2,000 years later.
How do you find the Philippines? Like, is it a nice place to live, to retire? Like the people?
good at.
You can't answer that simple question.
Not good at spur of the moment question. Yeah, the people here are great. Everybody's nice and friendly.
Next question.
As far as the weather, I'm not used to the heat, obviously, but it didn't really bother me too much this time. It's really no warmer than our summer.
Next question. Did you regret dating a Filipina?
You ask me that all the time. I don't want to do that.
Did you regret dating me?
Again, you ask me all the time. The answer's obviously
You
no.
want me to ask you again the third time? You answer. Hurry up before he can ask you again.
I said no, I don't regret.
Okay, why?
Why what?
Okay, never mind. This one. What is it about me that you like so much? Hurry up! This is a quick Q&A, so you have to be like quick in answering the question.
I mean, you should get a test for me to figure out that I'm not good at quick questions.
What about me that you like so much? What quality? You can really generalize because Filipinas vary. So maybe I'll rephrase my question. What about in a Filipina that you like so much?
The biggest thing is we're traditional and caring. Loving.
Are you referring it to me?
Nothing right here, they're all like that, but yes.
Next question. What was your life like before you meet me? Like,
You know, single guy working with 2 kids. No dating.
yeah,
To speak of, I met women, but I didn't meet anyone I liked.
because you were not thinking of remarrying again, right?
Right.
But somehow in the later part, you finally realize that you need a woman in your life. That's why you're like into dating. Right?
No, nobody wants to be alone. Right?
Yeah. Okay, next
I
question.
got by on my own, but you know, nobody wants to be alone.
Next question. Oh, this question, babe, is very like trending. What's your idea? I mean, what can you say? What's your say about the thing they call the passport bros? Do you consider yourself a passport bro?
No, not really, because you and I were dating before that term even came about.
Yeah.
But I guess in today's world, I guess I would be considered that. Right?
Yeah, and
I had my passport before I even met.
And I think every guy have the right to choose what they like, right? Like if they want, like in the West, like in the US, if they like to like come here in the Philippines to find love, find relationship, then I don't think that's against anything. Because that is your right, right? You are free to do everything you like. And why are like?
Yeah, you have to come here and check
And
it
why
out, see if you
are?
like it here.
Why is it that it's a big issue to the women in the U.S. Like, you know,
all I've seen is the videos online, but I haven't personally met anyone and talked to anyone about that.
yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't know whether they're upset. They're the ones that have done it themselves. So.
Yeah. I don't think they can blame us, the Filipina, for the foreigners to come here to find their partner for life, because you know, because they're not being the best woman that they can be to the foreigners, to the guys. So I think it's mainly they can be blamed for it, right?
Our society is.
Okay, next question. How many Filipina or other Asian women have you talked to before you meet me?
I talked to 2 before I met you.
You're talking to 2 Filipina? I thought only 1. You're lying to me. Who is that other one? Now you're talking.
Now you have a bad memory.
No, you don't. Then tell me about the other one. What happened to the other one?
You know about both of them.
No, only 1. Right, only 1, baby.
The only one I just talked to a few times. The one that was OFW.
How long?
I'm sure how long. Really, we don't exchange a few messages.
Huh?
We only exchanged a few messages. Then you and I started talking.
How long? Like 1 month?
No,
What
it's a long
happened?
exchange.
Why it didn't progress into a serious relationship?
No, it just didn't feel right. It didn't do anything for me. And I'd already met you, so.
Okay, next question. If that other Filipina didn't like cheat you, do you think there could be no us right now? If she didn't cheat you,
I don't know. I don't know how that would have. I don't know how that would have played out.
because you were talking like almost 5 months, right? So that means you like her, you love her.
Yeah, with that love thing, you love someone you never met in person. That's why I came to meet you right away after kid. Can't decide to love somebody with not ever meeting in person.
Okay. Next question. What made you decide like that quick? That was quick, right? Like we were talking for almost, for about, June, 3 months from the day we met online. You started talking about meeting me in person. Why that quick to decide to meet me in person?
Why wait?
Huh?
Why wait? I want to meet you. See if we felt the same about each other in person. Otherwise, why would I waste years of my life before meeting you to find out if we have that same connection in person.
And what if in that first meeting you don't like somehow have a feeling to me? How would you like say it to me, like in person or when you're already back in the US? Like you tell me that you don't really, like, you know, there's really no connection between us, there's no chemistry.
Again, you asked me a question that I don't know how I would handle it until I'm in that situation, so you're asking me hypothetical.
Okay. What do you think, like, the first time you're here and then we met in person and then we don't feel like we're connected and we don't feel like there's really no chemistry between us in person, what would you do? Would you leave right away and go back to the US? Or stay here and, you know, like, enjoy the rest of the vacation that you have scheduled?
I would stay and enjoy the rest of my vacation.
Without me. Without me.
There again, once I was in that situation, I guess I don't know what I would do.
All my questions are crazy.
Yes, they are.
I have no more question. How about you? Maybe you have question for me.
What made you decide to date a foreigner?
What made me decide to date a foreigner?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it was not my plan to date a foreigner, a foreign guy, because I was married, and at that time when, you know, something worse happened in that marriage, I was like, I don't know, I was like, my whole world was torn apart. And then I don't really have the plan to like date other guy, because I know for a fact that I'm already old. That time I was 38, right?
That's not old.
For me, it was old. I mean, I'm not, you know, oh my God, I'm out of the market for dating. What in my mind was that there could never be a guy who would want to date a woman that is 38 years old and have 4 kids and married but separated.
Yeah, I guess that would be a challenge.
Yeah, so that's why it was not really like, you know, but then at that time I was really like, oh my God, I need to have something that can divert myself, because I was so down, I was in my down moment at that time. And then one morning I just woke up and then something like, you know, that thing in the head, like light bulb moment, when you finally realize, oh my God, why should I do this to myself? Why should I be like, you know, why not try something else? Why not explore, or I mean meet other people, but not really dating? So that's why I resort to that. I told you about that. I resort to that Facebook group where the members of that group were like divorced people, separated, like having relationship problems, marriage issues. So there I was thinking maybe somehow this group can help me, you know, cope up with my situation right now. So I was there, and I was really not like, you know, just a pastime, like if, you know, the down moment in my life that will, you know, I feel it again. So I just make it like a pastime. And then one and then one day there was this post by a guy that was like, you know, looking for somebody to date, and that was not and that was against the rule in that group. So the admin was like so mad at that guy, why he is making that group like a dating site. So she suggested, the admin said, you better kick your out of this group. You go to a dating site and find your match there, not in this group, because this group is exclusively for like people that that are looking for somebody to date. So that suggestion of the admin was like, I don't know what's going on in my head at that time. It was like, oh yeah, why not really go into online date, into that kind of group and find out what, like, just like, you know, I'm just curious, like maybe I can, you know, I just wanna like find out if somebody will still like me despite of my situation, like that, but not really, you know. So I scan, I search for some groups in Facebook, and there I found that group that you're also a member, and became a member. And then I was a silent member in that group, just observing the people, the other girls doing in the group, other foreign members that doing in that group, and sometimes, you know, making comments. And then until that time that somebody made a post in that group, and then I commented, and then boom, you like you were in love with my comment, and you reacted to my comment, and then I get curious, oh my god, like somehow I was interested, because I feel like this guy is interested in me, because why is he reacting to my comment? And then when I checked your Facebook profile, I was like, oh no, this is not legit. This is a scammer, because I always look the profile picture, and then it was a picture of your car, and I was like, oh my god, this is not legit. But I don't know, because my, you know, it's really my, like, it's my principle not to like entertain people in Facebook with that, you know, using profiles and not their picture of themselves. So I don't know why. I got curious, I got interested too. So I think I was the one who
You can see you scroll down and saw my picture at the bottom of my...
oh yeah, I did that also. So I feel like you're a scammer, but before I scroll down, I send you a friend request. Yeah, before I scroll down, and then I was like, oh my god, it was kind of crazy that I do that, when actually I didn't. That's not usually what I do with like people who like send me friend requests with no, like, you know, with suspicious profile, like, oh my god, why did I do that? And then after that, after sending you the friend request, that was the time that I scanned for picture, like, oh, there's no really picture of the guy, so this is really a scammer. But then at the very bottom, I've seen that picture of you and your kids, and that was the time that, oh, he's not a scammer, he's a legit. And then I don't know, I was just waiting for you to accept my friend request, and then I really didn't do something, right? I didn't send you a message, right? I didn't send you a message until I think you accepted my friend request because you were able to see my post.
Yeah, I went on Facebook a lot, so when I finally did see it, I accepted it.
Yeah, why did you accept it?
I wanted to know more about you.
So yeah, so you accepted the friend request. Oh my god, I made the first move. So you accepted the friend request, and then at that time I was with Hershey here in the city because she was attending a summer workshop at that time, and we were there in the music school where she attended the workshop, and right across that music school is the mall, which I planned to bring you, but it didn't happen. I planned to bring you in that mall where I took the picture of me because I'm a big fan of Chris Hemsworth, and that day was the world premiere of the movie. What's the title of the movie?
The Avengers?
The Avengers, the Endgame. It was the world premiere. Then I was like, I'm gonna go to the theater and look at, you know, and then I don't know, I just took a picture, and behind that was the theater where the movie was shown. Then I took a selfie, and then I posted it on my Facebook, and I never know that you are also a fan of movies like The Avenger. So I posted in my Facebook and made a caption saying, who would like to watch a movie with me? and and then there you find that post, and you made a comment, and that's where it started. You made a comment, and that's where we started to talk more in Messenger, and we can't seem to like stop talking. Oh no, 2 days we talked about the movie, and then after that you went silent, right? You went silent because you were still talking with that other Filipina. You were silent, and I was like, oh no, I wouldn't, like, I made the first move of sending you a friend request, and I was thinking, no, I wouldn't message him. I wouldn't make the first move of messaging him. I would wait for him, and then I also felt like, oh no, he's not interested in me at all, because you were not sending me messages anymore for 2 days. So I was like, no, he doesn't like me, and I'm not like, you know, like pushing myself to you. So I was like, I'll wait for you to text me back, send me a message. So yeah, and then we're back in the province after the summer workshop, and then the issue was attending another workshop in the province, and then yeah, we were in the workshop when you messaged me again after 2 days. You messaged me, and I was like, oh no. I was like, oh no, he's maybe interested, and I was thinking like, maybe maybe it's not, I mean, maybe he's bored. As I was thinking like, maybe he's talking to a lot of Filipinas, and then I don't know, maybe he's bored, and maybe this other Filipinas he's talking to, because you were in a dating group. So I was really suspecting that you are talking to several other Filipinas. So I was like, oh, maybe the other Filipinas he's talking to doesn't like him. That's why he messaged me. That's why, you know, maybe he doesn't have any choice. So you messaged me again. And after that, that's where we can't stop, you know, texting each other every day, and tell, Yeah, it's already.
That was one question. It's been going on for, your answer's been going on for 20 minutes.
Question number 2.
And I have to be at the airport in
Good time.
an hour and 15 minutes. Got to be at the airport.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not even finished getting ready yet.
So that's it.
It was just why. I don't think you ever even answered the question. You asked why foreigner.
It was not in my plan. I was not really like wanting to date a foreign guy. It just happened to me naturally. He just arrived
Well,
at the right time and the right place.
You were in that group that was, what it was called? Foreigners Meet Filipinos.
Western men dating
Asian women.
Asian women.
Something like that. So it had to be in your mind. You joined that
And
group.
yeah.
And you have relatives that have done it. Did that play any part in it? You have relatives that have married foreigners. Did that have something to do with it?
Okay, so next question.
I didn't know there was more.
If you don't have question anymore, I have one more. What can you suggest to like other foreigners who are like wanting to date a Filipino?
Well, don't hesitate. Do it. You'll be pleasantly surprised how they are. Well, don't hesitate. Do it. You will be pleasantly surprised at how Philippines are.
So, not advisable to like, watch like videos on YouTube
Obviously,
about the pros and cons of dating a Filipina.
Obviously, you should do your research and
You didn't suggest doing a research because you yourself didn't do your research.
all those YouTube channels weren't there when you and I met. Remember?
Yeah.
Most of those YouTube channels showed up after we'd already been together.
What did you feel after we've been together and then you've seen these videos lots of videos in YouTube about dating Filipina, and like I'm married but annulled already. Like this question, did you regret dating a married woman?
No.
Is it worth it to date a married woman? Say it to them. Is it worth it to date a married woman?
I guess that depends on the person. There's a long drawn out process for the annulment. I guess there are a lot of negatives, but if I would have ruled that idea out at the time, I would have never met you, I guess. So.
Here's another question, babe. This one is serious. The moment I told you that I am married and separated and 4 kids, what did you feel? I mean,
Well, I'd already known about. I think I'd already known about the whole no divorce and annulment was your only option, but I guess I didn't realize how long and drawn out the process of annulment is for the Philippines.
but if you don't like, you're not capable of financially capable to shoulder the annulment process, would you pursue the relationship? No or yes? No, because you're not
Yeah, and say,
financially capable.
probably not. Where's the relationship going to go if you're married?
Or maybe like,
And I'm not old enough to retire here and come here and be with you. And you're probably not able to get a tourist visa. So yeah, so if somebody didn't have any money, it wouldn't be a good situation.
yeah.
We couldn't afford to help you with the enrollment.
So I think that's it for today, guys, for a Q&A, an unplanned Q&A, unscripted.
Obviously.
So we're done with breakfast. We'll be preparing for his flight back to the US today at 12. And that's it. I don't know if you learned something from from this video. So bye. See you again next time.
Bye.